Hey, Punita, how are you today?
Hey Antonia, I always feel so happy to talk to you always.
Same here. So, today, let's get straight into it because we know our audience is patiently waiting for this topic, how to create content pillars as a brand. So, Punita, you being that awesome content creator who everyone is basically coming at for to build their brand, give us some insights as to how it is that you can build your brand by using these content pillars.
So let me start with how do you focus on building a brand, and then I'll move on to the power of creating pillars. So you can focus. You can be any brand. You can be a doctor. You can be a content creator like me. You can be a sales-driven person. You can be somebody in the cybersecurity space. You can be any brand. You can focus on creating a brand by focusing on four C's of marketing, which is content, collaboration, consistency, and
Mhm.
also the power of building a community. Once you focus on these four C's, you move on to the next zone, which is creating content pillars. So, what are these content pillars? What are these content buckets? So, content pillars are something which you have to focus on educating our audience on. So, for example, if you're launching a brand, you have to focus on the first pillar, which is awareness based content, where you're going out there and
Mhm.
creating brand awareness. That's your first pillar, that's your first content bucket. Suppose you're launching an ice cream brand, you just can't say, please buy this ice cream. No, you have to create awareness on that brand. So that's your first pillar. Your second pillar is your consideration pillar, where you're focusing towards educating our audience about the importance of the particular product and the importance of the particular brand. And your third pillar is your purchase stage, where you're focusing towards telling our audience to buy your services and buy your products by offering some discounts and offers and coupons. So these are the three pillars you focus towards: your awareness, consideration, and purchase stage.
Okay, awesome. That is some great information that you shared there. And content pillars is basically like ebooks, reports, and also like guides. So I seen a lot of like newsletters and these things being advertised on LinkedIn. So would you consider that a content pillar?
Yes, absolutely. That see any type of content, Antonio, be it newsletters, be it email marketing, be it Instagram content, be it any kind of white paper books, anything can be a part of content. It's all about going out there and showcasing to your audience about your particular brand. It's all about educating and empowering your audience with your content. So that's the form of content marketing.
Great. What I realize on LinkedIn is that numerous requests is newsletters tend to be the new in thing on LinkedIn right now. From before, it was like running polls. So you're seeing a slight decrease in polls right now, but everything is just a newsletter request. And I think that is being too flooded right now, that is saturated. And I think that content creators have to get a new method of basically showcasing their skills or providing educational content to their audience. What would you say about that?
So I truly believe that any form of content, LinkedIn is doing wonderful with newsletter content. So newsletter content is a great way to show up to your customers, and it's a great way to have a relationship because you are sending out emails to them with your weekly newsletter.
Mhm.
So you're literally on the minds of your consumers. You're literally on the minds of your audience. So newsletters is a great way to show up on in front of your clients and your customers. And your content of your newsletters should be very driven towards education based content, where you're talking about some points on how to build a brand, or you're talking on some points related to your products, or you're talking on some points which educates your audience about who you are and what you do for them. Because
Okay.
clients, consumers are always wanting about what can I remove from them, what can I remove from you. It's always about what am I getting. It's not about
Yes.
just This is my product, please purchase it, I request you. That's not how marketing works. It's
Mm-hmm.
about educating them, it's about empowering them, it's about motivating them, it's about inspiring them, it's about going out there and telling them to purchase this because they're going to be getting this and this.
Yes, it's all about providing value because at the end of the day, yes, you might provide the product knowledge of, let's say, a product, but most people want to know about the benefits more of the product knowledge. So you provide slight product knowledge, but how can it benefit them? Because you are here to serve customers. Always put yourself in the customer shoe. So in that way, now when it is you're providing your content, you're providing thought-provoking content. So that message will go across to them in such a way that they feel that yes, this is great value and I believe that I will want to purchase your product or take your service. So right now our chat is being blown up. We have a lot of people who is saying, hey, hello, how are you? So we just want to shout out Sushat, right? From India, right? Good day, Sushat. We want to shout out our lady from Trinidad and Tobago, Sylvia Cummings. How are you, Sylvia? Good morning to you. So for Punita, it's good day because it's like about what 5:30 across by you, Punita.
No, it's around 4 o'clock in the
4
afternoon right
o'clock.
now.
And Inga, our friend Punita, is saying, hello, Antonio. Hello, Punita. So thanks for viewing, and let's continue our conversation, Punita. So, with content marketing, if someone wants to understand content marketing, you are the right person that they should come to, Punita. Tell us that how we could contact you besides LinkedIn, if it's via email, Instagram, Twitter, what socials that you on so that people could contact you because not everyone on LinkedIn, but you know, um, we have buyers who will want to get your information from other social media sites.
So people can contact me across four platforms. One is LinkedIn, where my name is Punita Parekh. Instagram is also there. Twitter, as well as Facebook. Everywhere you will find me with the same name and with the same profile picture, because that's the power of people remembering you, you know.
Correct. So true. So true. And I believe that, our next content pillar is repurposing content. So I basically does it, Punita, where if I post on LinkedIn, I repurpose that content on all social media platforms for that particular day because at the end of the day, it have buyers on LinkedIn. Also, it have buyers on other platforms like Instagram, Facebook, but they're not on LinkedIn. So you want to get everyone from all social. So the idea when I repurpose in my content, LinkedIn, yes, is a professional platform. So not necessarily the exact content I will put out on Instagram. I might tweak it a bit for that platform and then tweak it a bit again for maybe Facebook and so forth. So what is your idea in terms of repurposing content?
Did you say in terms of repurposing content?
Correct.
Yes. So I'll give you my own example, Antonio, on how I focus on repurposing my content. I focus on creating a simple carousel on Instagram, which talks about my focus on, which talks about niche based content, focusing on my domain. And that same carousel, I am repurposing it on Facebook as well as LinkedIn, and also creating small snippets as tweets. So I'm
Hmm.
literally repurposing my content across four different platforms. And when I'm looking at repurposing content across four different platforms, what is happening in terms of positivity, positive thoughts is that different audiences across different platforms are connecting with me, and leads are being generated across four different platforms, because my audience on Facebook is very different, my audience on Instagram is very different, my audience on LinkedIn is very different, my audience on Twitter is very different. So I'm literally creating content for four different platforms, the same topic, the same content, but it's being driven across four different platforms. And that's why my four different types of audience are approaching me, and that's how I'm growing as well as a content marketer. So repurposing content is a great way to grow. Yeah.
Yeah. because some people tend to say that focus on one platform and then go and focus on another platform. But when you take all your energy and you focus on it on one platform and you don't get the results, what will be left of you? So why not try to repurpose your content and spread your wings so that you can fly in terms of growing your business rather than just sticking at one platform, and then when the results did not came as how you expect it to be, you are all flustered.
That's the whole idea of repurposing content, Antonio, you know.
Yeah, that's the idea, and definitely. And I would like to take it a step further in terms of ebooks, right? Ebooks is something where it is that, yeah, you write an ebook, and then when it is that you get the traction that you like, then maybe now you could go a little further and write an actual book. So what is your take on ebooks, on people providing a little idea about their expertise so that individuals could know exactly what they offer and what value they will get if they accept your services?
I'm so sorry I didn't get that question. Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, in terms of ebooks, right? I said that
Ebook. Okay.
ebooks is
Ebooks.
something where it is when you put out an ebook, it's basically when you get that traction that you would like, then you could go on to write an actual book. So with ebooks now, you're getting the opportunity to showcase your services in terms of the content and provide value so that when people tend to reach out to you, they know exactly what it is that they are getting in terms of the information that provided in your ebook. So what is your takes on ebook, going forward?
So, Antonio, ebooks is a great way to market yourself focusing towards your niche because of three reasons. Number one, once you focusing on building a brand on any social media platforms where you're educating your audience, focusing on your domain, focusing on your niche, people are knowing you for who you are. That's your step one. Your step two is when you're actually giving them some tips and tricks related to your domain. And the third part is where you're giving them free resources, free materials, and free ebooks. Now, the positive side of giving free ebooks, it's like a hook. It's like a
Hmm.
hook where you're pulling them towards you because you're asking them your email addresses. Once you
Hmm.
get their email addresses, Antonio, then the game is extremely simple because it becomes a part of your database. Then you can weekly send them mailers, weekly do some kind of mentoring sessions with them, paid mentoring sessions, and they become your retainer clients. So
Hmm.
it's literally building relationships, and from starting to build a brand to giving resources to focusing on giving ebooks, because that's how they will build a relationship with a Punita or an Antonio, and that's how eventually your brand will be built.
Awesome. So emails is basically the golden ticket for you to generate sales or generate leads, I should say. So it's much better than
Absolutely.
getting a phone number
Absolutely.
from someone. So that with that way, with the email. But what it is in terms of the email, if it is that you are sending continuous emails, but you realize that you're not getting the traction that you would like to get, what should be the not necessarily alternative, but how could you basically um revamp that situation where you might encounter difficulty by sending emails, but you're not getting or generating the leads that you would like to get?
So email marketing can be a very monotonous process for the
Hmm.
person who's sending out emails also, and also for the person who's receiving the emails also. So again, your email marketing campaign, Antonio, should be driven through a content bucket, should be driven through a three process approach where you create awareness of the brand, then you focus on showcasing some offers and discounts or whatever, and then you actually focus on sharing some resources in your emailers. So it's not about just please buy my services, it's about telling them what you can offer, it's about telling them how you can be of help to them, it's about showcasing how you can inspire your audience to take action. That's how a successful email marketing campaign can also work towards.
Awesome. And in terms of like using email marketing, we always use a tool. Well, some people use a tool, the customer relationship management tool. If you are familiar with that, what are maybe, let's say, the top three best tools for CRM software that you could use to help you to generate leads through email marketing?
So I normally use three tools which I have been using them for a very, very long time. Mainly, I focus on a tool called Zen Desk. It's a
Mm-hmm.
great tool because it really gives you a very, very good customer experience. And the second tool I use is OutSystems, and
Mm-hmm.
the third tool I use is HubSpot. So these three tools are really helping me generate leads via my email marketing process.
And you believe that's the three best tools presently right now?
Yes, because I've been personally using them, failing towards it, succeeding and failing, and accordingly, finally realize that these three tools are really helpful.
And we always talk about the pros of tools, but what are the cons in terms of, like, what are the three worst tools not to use? Because yes, you said the three best tools, but what are the three worst tools not to use for our audience out there who might be thinking about using a CRM software to generate leads for in terms of their email marketing?
So I don't have any such tools which we don't need to use, but I mainly focus towards tools which have helped me grow my business on the
Mhm.
email marketing side. And these three tools have really helped me grow my database and also helped me generate quantity leads.
Okay, awesome. Um, I find that I never heard about the Zendex tool, but I will check it out and see how it is. But it seems like once it is that you recommend something, I know that it will be great because you basically in content creating, so you need these great tools in order to know your customers, generate your leads, and then deliver your message to your respective individuals that you would like to deliver to. So, Punita, um, in your country right now, right? I know that you all have I think a ban on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we do.
So just want to find out a little bit about it. Is it that this ban will be uplifted soon, or is it that this ban will stay as is?
It will not be uplifted soon. It's going to
Oh,
never remain. Hence, Instagram Reels have come in.
okay.
And
And
hence, a
how?
lot of Indian based apps like TikTok have come in play. But TikTok is never going to come. Doesn't look likely.
Not a problem. But as you mentioned about the Instagram Reels, right? Do you feel that that could help in terms of growing your brand? Is it that the Instagram Reels compared to the Instagram original videos, is the Instagram Reels giving you more views, video views, than the original videos? What is the advantage of using Instagram Reels?
So, Instagram Reels helps you in two ways. Number one, it's short format content. And number two, you can focus on selecting a trending music that is trending in that particular day.
Yeah.
And that's how maximum number of views will be generated.
Okay. And in terms of the cons, in terms of Instagram Reels, what would you say about it?
Instagram, I use them for my clients. I have three of my clients who are architects and interior designers in India, and
Hmm.
I am focusing on creating reels for them, which showcases a before after effect of the houses they've done. Then I'm working with a hair dressing salon lady who
Hmm.
focuses on hair treatments. So I'm showcasing a reel which is before and after. So
Okay.
it creates a transition, and which is amazing because reels give you that bandwidth and give you the leeway to showcase to your clients a before and after. It sways the transition so beautifully, and it also gives you trending music. So in
Yes.
that way, your brand on Instagram will organically grow.
Yes. And also it provide the automatic subtitles for you also, but that is
Exactly. I
Yeah,
miss that.
yeah, yeah. But that is only when it is you're using it from a desktop or a laptop. But when you're trying to upload a video from your phone, you would not get the automated subtitles.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, Punita, this video, this live is basically a short one, because we have things to do, but it's always a pleasure to have you on my life. And I hope that we could do a next live soon. And I just want for you to tell the audience your last words, words of encouragement, words in terms of how to grow their brand and the necessity of a content, having that content pillar going forward.
I just want to say two simple lines that it's extremely important as an individual to get onto social media, be it any platform, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Get onto the platform, focus on building your profile, start putting content there. It'll take about 3 to 4 months to build yourself, but trust me, after 6 months, it is going to be extremely beneficial to you. I started my
Mhm.
Instagram journey 6 months back. 6 months I focused on creating content. Jan 2022, I've got 14 brands on board who are helping them grow on Instagram. 6 months, no brands approached me because I was only focusing on building myself on Instagram. Today, I'm working with 14 brands across the globe to grow their presence on Instagram. How is all
Awesome.
this happening? Because of the 4 C's: content, community, consistency, and collaboration. So that's all I
Love
want
it.
to say. Trust me, this game will be perfect for you guys.
Okay, awesome. And Sylvia said that she would like to connect with you, Punita.
Absolutely, Slivia. Slivia, I'll be very, very happy to connect with you, and I'm going to send you a message immediately after this call, after this session.
Great. So, Punita, you have a great rest of your day, and we will do it again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much once again. I really, really appreciate you
You're
always.
welcome.
Take care.
All
Have
right,
a
then.
good day.
You too.